جديدة وحلقة مميزة من برنامجكم الوطني رواد الأعمال. مثل ما عودناكم في كل حلقة أن نستضيف كفاءة جديدة ومن زاوية سبيشال بزنسمان. Please welcome Mr. Ian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please tell me about yourself.
My name is Jan and I'm 42 years old. I'm originally from Moscow, Russia, and last year I decided to start business here in Dubai. Actually, I'm doing this business for 10 years with my wife. She was the first person who ordered one flower rose from AliExpress.
From AliExpress.
AliExpress is just the same site as we now using, I mean, in daily life. And this rose came and I touched it. It was real touch.
Yeah.
I mean, when you touch it, you feel it's like it's real one. And that's how I decided to go into this business together with her. And we are really good at Russia market. And 4 years ago, we opened our warehouse in China.
China.
Yes, I can, by the way, speak Chinese. For the last 6 years, I am learning Chinese every day, 1 hour. So I have a team of Chinese employee in China.
In China?
In China, yes, I have my own employees. In the way Chinese. It's very unusual actually for me. And even here in Dubai, when I come to Dragon Mark, I can speak to Chinese very good. I can have extra discount. It's very good. And in 2022, we opened a warehouse in United States, in Ohio. Yes. So we have 2 employees who are US citizens. And then last year in February 2023, we opened finally here. So it's our 4th market. And this market is developing much better than, for example, US market. I can tell you from our sales and from the attitude. And even, for example, the taxes. And it's much better here.
Yes.
So I really appreciate, I mean, the infrastructure, the economic resources which sheikhs give us here. For example, for the salary taxes, for the profit, for VAT.
Yes.
It's really very good conditions. So that's why I put a lot of resources here. And last year, it was like we started making this business and we go to the fair on the 4th month, and it was a great success. I mean, we put a lot of our Cacti trees, and 600 people, they started WhatsApp group with us.
Yeah,
I mean, for 4 days, yes. 600 people for 3 days of the fair. I mean, for us, it's a good result. It's not like just some people take catalog. We started, and then they come to our warehouse, we choose some samples, we buy, we start a lot of projects. I mean, I forget to tell you what we are doing. We are selling only high quality, artificial flowers, trees and plants. I mean, we take only the best quality. For example, there is a range of quality. There is cheap, medium item, and we take only high quality, which we don't care how much it costs. But we are bringing only like those plants which is like, you cannot tell, like even you come here, you cannot tell me this is not real, or maybe this is real, this is not real. When you touch something here, you cannot tell me with closed eyes that it's not real. This is the main purpose of our business, and the name, Real Touch Flowers. Now it's not only flowers, but flowers we start with. And this is one part we are doing here as a wholesale. Unfortunately, we do not do retail, but we found a lot of partners here which do retail in Sharjah, Dubai, in Abu Dhabi. So we buy from us, and when finally we can sell to the average, to any customer, and the customer is very happy. And the second thing which we are doing is like greenery, green walks, green savings. And we have a lot of requests and already done project for the airports, for different massage salons, for different restaurants. And for example, in Russia, we finished more than 500 projects. 500. And in Russia, we are doing like a franchise business. So we have 60 cities which are working under our brand name. And in every city, we have office. It's not like I'm the owner of this office, but we work under our brand name. But here we decided not to go like this. We decided to start by ourselves and when to understand, should we go with franchise? For example, we have a lot of requests from Saudi Arabia, from Oman, Qatar. We want to buy franchise, but we are just, it's only 1 year past. So today it's actually 1 year and 10 days, something.
This company here
in UAE. But and we are still deciding should we go with franchise or not. But if you talk about like a customer, you can make a huge range of different, for example, green walls and ceilings. In terms of, we can never tell is it real or not real. And the customer appreciate it. For example, you can see here, unfortunately there is no rains, almost no rains, and so and a lack of greenery. So that's why I think that this market needs high quality artificial plants and flowers and trees. And what I want to bring here is not like market profit. No, I want to bring some value. This is the main difference, I think. Even here we already have employees from local countries, from Gulf countries, and
this company.
yes, we already started working. So we don't have any, for example, Russian employee here. And because we think that the local market should be developed by local persons. And even sometimes, for example, very funny thing happens. Some companies from Lebanon bring here a customer. Like designers bring his customer here, and this customer is from Russia. South Africa design company bring customer. This customer is from Russia. And very funny thing happens when Russian cannot find Russians. But we cannot like doing this business. For us, everything is equal, and we are doing like the international business. That's our approach, and I think it's like a good thing to make it with value, not with just some only profit in your mind.
Okay, so what is the difficulty you have as a businessman in this field?
I can tell you about this exactly market, the Gulf region.
Yes.
So if I talk about opening the business, bank account, it was super easy for me. I think even much easier than an average person has. Maybe I have a few luck, I don't know. But yeah, it's a bit, if we're talking about the market, it's completely different from Europe, from US, from Russia, and from other countries. What I have a big difficult here is maybe to get used to the kind of negotiation, bargaining. So, for example, if in Europe I say this costs $100, customer take it. That's all. Halas, finished.
In Europe.
Yes.
Okay.
In US, same. Australia, same. But here, if I say $100, maybe we can speak 2 hours with the customer, and in order to be polite, I should give him $50. I mean, at least twice less. So that's why it's really a hard process for me to change my mentality, because the discount here is like the politeness business. It's not like you're doing some favor or something. It's a method you communicate with people. So we need to understand this. I need to understand this. It took for me maybe 6 months, but now we get used to this, and to be doing this very well. It was the main difficult for me in this region.
So please tell me more about the
If to talk more about our company, we have huge resources with making a content. So, for example, for the first 8 years of business, we didn't spend even $1 for advertisement.
Yes.
Everything was done naturally. So my wife, she is really talented, and for example, she makes some photos and videos and make it very beautiful. She is like a designer, and let's help us to boost the sales. The second part, for example, if she chooses something from China, for example, this tree, we sell it very fast. Our competitors choose another items, we keep in their warehouse. And I mean everything, she's really talented in choosing something in content, and talented in finances and corporation. So we work as a family together, and this helps us. And business for me is not like maybe some traditional one. That's why we put our soul into this business, and that's why we have a great result. Only 2 years ago we started to do some advertisement, and it was also a good outcome. This is kind of more for you some private information from our business. To tell you something different, we have a big corporate culture. Interesting corporate culture with our employees. For example, with every employee, I ask him for his personal goals. I try to find out how his personal goals with the goals of company can together work here. This is the main point. You want to like control your employees. Customers will control your employees. That's why almost all employees are really happy to work inside our company, because they have no kind of boss. Where customers will boss the God, as I can tell you. And this is goes to the relationship with customers. So if you come here as a customer, for example, one lady come here just 7 p.m. We was going out from here, and she said, "Can you wait for us 30 minutes?" Say, "Okay." Nobody goes from here, and she came here. She only want one plant. She found us in Google Map, and she tell us, "Can you help us? We need to put this plant into some pot." We say, "Okay." My wife luckily was here, and we cooperated. 4% was working for just one customer, maybe for 30 minutes. And how to say, the money which she paid was like 150 dirham. But the money is not the main reason. This, I mean, sale is not profit. But we was so happy to give happiness to this woman. So I think it makes us like no money can make a person happier. But when you see, when you give some value to the even customer, I mean, I cannot call it like customer. I can call it the people who we make more happy. Because even you know the plants, when you put plants in your villa, apartment, the green color makes you more calm and more happy. Because nowadays a lot of air conditions, a lot of like sockets, plugins, a lot of tablets, phones, and you can feel a little bit of stress. That's why all of us need more like grounded nature, need more greenery, and it can keep our mind clear and calm down, because we don't know, but in different families that people argue this problem, and I really think that plants can bring happiness to the family. That's why when we talk to customers, we don't talk about this customers. This brings you peace, this brings you calmness, this brings you happiness. And this is the thing which is different from other companies. We are not pursuing big money.
Yes.
We are pursuing our customers, our employees, and one more difficult which we faced here. Some of these items will sell very fast. And we faced this difficulty. We need to send more and more from China. And from China side, we work with more than 200 different factories. We don't have our own factory. We go to, for example, one factory, second factory, third factory. From one we buy one item, from second 2 items, from the third factory 3 items. And it's, you can imagine, 200 factories send goods to our warehouse near Guangzhou. We have 2,000 square meters warehouse in Guangzhou, and from this warehouse we send to Russia, to US, to Dubai. And to some customers we just order from Europe, from Australia, from Mexico. And my home inside was, well, the world is much bigger than I thought before. When somebody was sent from Mexico called me one, can I order something? Even if somebody from Sweden called me, can I order this and this? This is giving you a lot of size.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, you can feel
But that's good.
like the citizen of the world. Talk about some special projects. We have a very interesting project with artists from Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico in 2018, there was a storm. This storm makes this whole island of yellow flowers covered all the island. It was like covered with yellow. It was very beautiful, but the storm also makes some hurt people, buildings. And these artists think, let us make the same effect with artificial flowers in different parts of the world. For example, today we have the project for Dubai Airport, Dubai International Airport. Now we are waiting for Permacol, and we will make a lot of planters. 1 month ago, they asked us to make a sample. So we made a sample, they agreed, they were doing it, or we will bring it to the airport. It's maybe not too much interesting, but every small detail which we are improving this city, improving this region, we are really happy.
So lastly, please leave a message for UAE President and government.
I want to leave a message for UAE President and government. I'm really happy to be here because I feel really safe as a person. I feel really happy as an entrepreneur, and I think this region changed a lot under the current presidency, and I mean comparing to all other part of the world. Even I've been to LA, San Francisco, New York, China, a lot of different countries, Indonesia, Thailand, I mean like 40 different countries. Here I can leave my phone and go. Here I don't worry about that somebody will take my money, and I feel super secure here. That is a completely big difference which made me want to put a lot of efforts, to put a lot of my resources into this region. I mean, it's really something which is unusual for the current world, and this drives me crazy, but it drives me to put like almost not my soul, but something more when I can bring here.
Nice to meet you. أعزائي المشاهدين، إلى هنا نختم حلقتنا لهذا الأسبوع. كان معنا مستر ريان. انتظرونا يوم الجمعة والسبت على قناتكم ABC الخليجية والسوشيال ميديا. دمتم بخير.